Speed reading. Speed reading, also known as rapid reading, is a process that allows a person to read a given text at an increased speed. This can be done by skimming or selectively reading certain words or phrases that are highly relevant to the text. However, this can limit comprehension levels greatly. Reading rates and speeds can vary greatly from person to person and change based on the material being read. Someone who is not familiar with a topic may slow down their reading speed to gain better understanding and increase comprehension. The same person, when familiar with a given topic, can read at a higher rate with better comprehension. Many resources will indicate the average reading speed of most adults is around 200 to 250 words per minute, with a comprehension of about 75%. For those in college or post-college, this increases to about 300 words per minute, likely out of necessity. This needs to be put into perspective. Consider professional speakers who truly want to get their message across, not just heard. An experienced speaker will deliver the speech at about 160 words per minute because it is comfortable and understandable for listeners. Bringing this back to reading speeds, we must consider the actual process of reading. Reading is a complex process that involves many factors. These include things like being able to recognize different sounds that make up a word, especially when sounding out new words and associating certain sounds with letters. A reader must also be able to track text, or follow a line, and focus on the material. The inability to do these things may not mean a person cannot read, but that they may not be able to read quickly and comprehend at the same time. This works both ways. A good reader can cruise through a fiction text or magazine article at 300 words per minute with ease. However, dense textbooks with new vocabulary will slow even a good reader down. However, when specific information is needed from a textbook, a strong reader can skim for keywords to save time. If you are trying to improve your reading speed, there are some tips and tricks to build word per minute speed. One step in practicing speed reading is to mentally prepare for comprehensive reading with a purpose. You must set a goal and read with purpose. This is done by sitting somewhere comfortable and relaxing yourself, your body and mind. If you are tense or unfocused, then reading speed and comprehension will suffer. Make sure the room is quiet before taking 3 deep breaths to focus your mind. Then, start reading with calmness. When first building reading speeds, start with newspaper columns or brochures. This type of smaller text allows you to practice without feeling overwhelmed or nervous. As you get better, move on to books of interest before reading books on information you need to know. When you are ready for informational texts, learn to skim. This may sound odd, as it is a skill many people have, but not all. Skimming is looking for key words to signal that a particular part of a text is about what you need to know. If you are wanting to learn how to change a tire on your vehicle, you do not need to start with a section on how to set the radio stations. You must train yourself to skip over text that is not interesting or relevant to what you need. When you do find what you need or what you are interested in, guide your reading. There are plenty of tips and techniques to help you learn how to skim, scan, and hunt keywords. But if comprehension is low, then those tricks are useless. Practice your reading skills often, and speed will develop over time. The goal is to read and gain information, not to race to the finish.